This program is brought to you by Link TV for educational and non-commercial use only.
Now, you have been in Nicaragua and Costa Rica, all through South America. Have you seen tangible evidence that fair trade is making a difference in people's lives?
Of course, absolutely, yeah. When I was in Nicaragua a few weeks ago, for example, I visited a man named Felipe Gomez, who is a very, very small coffee farmer, very typical of the world's 30 million coffee farmers. He has 2 acres of coffee. He's extremely poor. He lives way, way up in the mountains, far away from roads, from electricity. He sells to local middlemen who are called coyotes, who ride up into the countryside, up into the hills, buying coffee. And he was lamenting the fact that today's price right now is around 60 cents a pound. His kids are all out of school. High school is not something that he can afford. And so life in that community, an unorganized, typical small farmer community, is very hard. People struggle to survive. On this same trip, I had a chance to visit fair trade co-ops, folks that I've known for a while, folks that have been selling to the fair trade market here in the United States for 8, 10 years. And it was like night and day. The difference in the quality of life, the difference in the housing. One gentleman whose home I visited, Santiago Rivera, is a coffee farmer who's been involved in fair trade now for about 10, 11 years. And his daughter, Yolanda, graduated from high school last year. She was the first person in the history of that entire village to ever have a chance to graduate from high school. And that was made possible thanks to a scholarship fund that the co-op set up using fair trade revenues. So all the families got together and they set aside part of that fair trade price to create this scholarship fund. Now, it only costs $250 a year in Nicaragua to send a kid to high school. That's bus money, lunch money, and so on. But $250 a year stands like a wall, locking generation after generation of kids out of a better future. So the co-op set aside $250 per kid. They are now sending a whole new generation of kids on to school. Yolanda, Santiago's daughter, graduated from high school. She's now in college thanks to the same scholarship fund. And it speaks to kind of the essence of fair trade, which is hope for a better future. It's better life now, but it's also creating the possibility for the next generation to dream of a life that's even better than the ones their parents have.
To learn more about this program, visit linktv.org.